Ahoy there, scallywags! This right here is rumored to be the freakiest, most controversial Diary of a Wimpy Kid story ever made. So much so that there is an actual written warning at the very beginning. But hey, how bad could it be, right?
That one didn't age quite so well.
So let's dive right into Diary of a Wimpy Kid No Nut November. Friday. Well, it's that time of the year again. No Nut November is back. You see, with my family, it's a huge competition completely ran by a mom to see who can go the longest without busting that sweet, sweet nut. Normally, I'm not too good at it. Last year, I was out of the competition pretty early on, but it wasn't my fault. Holly decided to upload her summer pics on Instagram when I was super horny.
Hi, chat. I just made it to the beach. We're gonna have so much fun today. I have so many cute swimsuits that I'm gonna try on for all of you to see.
Greg, get ready. We're gonna head out soon. What are you doing, mister?
Oh shit! What are you doing in my room?
Rookie mistake. You must have skipped past Rule 32 of the No Nut November Survival Guide, which explicitly states that you should delete any and all forms of social media if you wish to stand a chance.
Damn it!
You're out of the competition. Tough luck, kiddo. Also, make sure you're ready in 5 minutes.
Hey, thanks for knocking, by the way! What a doofus.
What did you just say to me, you little shit?
Nothing at all.
I'm watching you, Greg. Always watching.
But this year, I need to win this, because the stakes are higher than ever. Normally the winner, which is always Manny, obviously, gets to pick out something of their choice. That's actually how Manny got the pig. I made up the whole fair contest thing so that Amulet would let me publish. However, this year, Mom changed the prize after the shit the pig got us in over the past year. Instead, she's giving whoever wins this year's No Nut November the Infinite Nut Pass, giving the person the rights to unlimited nuts with no consequences. Infinite Nut Pass. The pass entitles the holder to unlimited nuts! If anyone's getting that pass, it's going to be me! We've already started the competition since today is November 1st. I'm telling you, it's gonna be a long month, especially when Thanksgiving rolls around and Mom ups the game, but in the end, it's all gonna be worth it to jack off to Holly's bikini pics whenever I please thanks to that pass. The only person I'm worried about is Manny, honestly, because I've never seen him nut before. And a part of me says that he doesn't even know what busting a nut is. But I don't care. Infinite Nut Pass, here I come! Bring it on, Mom! Tuesday. 26 days remain. So far, so good. Still no cravings to nut. I've been keeping my distance from Holly because you never know if she's gonna wear something that turns you on. My God, she looks so beautiful.
Oh my god, Greg's staring at me. I hope I look nice. Play it cool. Just act like you don't see him, Holly.
No! Think of your grandma, Greg. Think of grandma wearing a bikini, massaging Rowley's belly with it worked too well. Besides, she's already got Bryce as a boyfriend, and I've moved on from her. Grandma isn't happy with Mom about this whole No Nut November competition, as she says it's dumb to be holding a contest for something the boys shouldn't be doing in the first place, because masturbation is a sin. Susan! You must put a stop to this at once! Do you really want to bathe in hellfire?
I shouldn't say this out loud, but I fantasize about that every night.
Well, then you are lost! Saturday, 29 days remain. Like every year, Dad is the first one out. The fucker didn't even last one damn night. But I understand his pain. When you're sleeping next to a person that's trying to make you nut, you can only go so far until you give way.
I cannot deny my affection for you, Commander. But you mustn't forget your quest. The livelihood of your home planet depends on it. This feels so wrong. We are not even of the same species. But I can't resist. Just take me now. Oh, Commander.
That's so hot. We should book a flight to Paris and try for another baby.
I feel empty inside.
You won't be saying that when I'm on top of you.
Oh, please help me, God.
There's something really messed up about that guy. I've heard rumors from Manny that he's been having sex with Mrs. Jefferson, but what does he know? Anyways, I've been holding off pretty well so far. I haven't had any urges to bust. Heck, I haven't even gotten an erection yet. I've blocked Holly and a few other girls on Instagram, but like they're gonna care. Half of them have boyfriends anyways. Even though I kind of see where Grandma is coming from, keep in mind she paid Dad $50 to fix her Wi-Fi, and all he had to do was reset the router. Anyways, Terrence and Uncle Joe were out, as both of them busted over the weekend. Don't know how, but they just did. At least Dad is feeling better knowing he's not the only one out anymore. Monday, 19 days remain. Well, I just had a close call at school today. I forgot we started our swimming unit today, because of course we did, and Holly just happened to wear a swimsuit that turned me on.
I really hope I can beat my personal record today. Well, here goes nothing.
Hey, everybody, look! Greg has a boner! Can I look at it, please?
It's my phone. It's my phone. It's not what you think.
Is that why it's vibrating?
Guys, please stop.
Rowley, it looks like your boyfriend needs you.
Greg, do you want me to help you?
Ha! Gay!
No, what the hell is wrong with you? Just get out of my way! So, yeah, I ran and hid in the bathroom until swim class was over. Raymond thought it'd be really funny to laugh at my erection. But let's not forget his mom has stage 3 breast cancer, so I didn't take him too seriously. Thankfully, I didn't nut. Can't say the same about Fregley, though.
Guess what I'm doing under here? You'll never guess.
Hey, cut it out, Fregley.
Shh. You gotta stay there and let me look at you.
You're such a weirdo. Get away from me. Ugh.
Hey, don't go! Aw. Oh well, I guess Rowley will do.
My boner wasn't going away, however, and I just had to live with it. Trust me, it isn't easy to be walking around school with everyone knowing you're hard. But it'll be worth it in the end when I get that pass. It's my phone.
We all totally know it's not his phone, right?
It's my phone. It's not what you think. It's my phone.
Why the hell is it
It's my
vibrating, though?
phone.
Hey, Abigail, check Greg out.
Greg, here's my number. Call me tonight.
Greg, have my babies.
No, have my babies.
Friday, 15 days remain. Holy shit, I can't believe what happened today. Manny is out. He nutted today. According to him, someone was playing with a vacuum cleaner at preschool today and put the tube up to Manny's penis, causing him to nut. He's been trying to tell Mom that it wasn't his fault and that he shouldn't be out, but according to Mom, a nut is a nut, no exceptions. So Manny's out. That makes it easier for me. I was concocting a plan to make him nut involving some Fortnite porn, but I guess I don't have to now.
You gotta believe me, Mommy. It wasn't my fault. I was sabotaged.
Sorry, kiddo. You busted. That's on you. Better luck next year.
You maniac! You ruined my life! Darn you! Darn you all to heck!
Run along to bed now, loser.
I hate you!
Manny has been taking this loss very hard. He's been dragging Tingy around for the past 2 hours and he looks like he's about to snap. Part of me kind of feels bad for him. But then again, this is No Nut November. It's everyone's game. Damn shame, really. Manny, do you need me to call CPS? And he's ignoring me. He's walking away. Okay, well, screw you too. I wasn't planning on it anyway. Sunday, 13 days remaining. Manny killed himself. He's fucking dead. We were getting dinner prepared when we heard a loud ass bang from upstairs.
The heck was that?
Is there any chance that wasn't a gun being shot?
I sense a disturbance in the force.
Wait a second.
Manny! We bolted up to Manny's room since he was the only one up there at the time and found his dead body next to Dad's shotgun. He blew his fucking head off. It was so gruesome, I don't even want to attempt to draw it. I was sick to my stomach seeing all the blood everywhere. He left a death note, but I could barely read it. But at the end, he wrote, "Frick you, Megan, you ploopy." Dad was upset. The pig was literally crying. But Mom was expressionless, saying that sometimes No Nut November is like that. Seriously? You don't give a shit about your son dying? Boy, this took a turn for the worst. Grandma and a lot of the others in the family are absolutely furious at Mom, saying that this has gone too far and that this competition should just be called off. I already know Mom is just gonna shrug it off. Besides, Manny was an entitled little shit anyways. It's time to call off this damn competition once and for all.
The show must go on. Anyways, Manny was a small price for salvation.
You're insane in the membrane!
Okay, Boomer.
Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, the pig is out. The motherfucking pig nutted. He used Manny's corpse as a fleshlight or some shit. I don't know right now. And afterwards he tried eating Manny's penis. And I figured that out because he was walking around weird. And then the little shit puked up that severed 2-inch knob. Yeah, it's fucked up, I know. You don't have to tell me. I won't be able to unsee this. Lifetime of therapy, here I come. Anyways, there's still 2 weeks left, and at the moment, 7 people are out. Dad, Uncle Joe, Terrence, Malcolm, who got busted nutting to Peppa Pig hentai, don't ask. Benji, who had sex with a stuffed giraffe, don't ask. Manny, and now the pig. However, once Thanksgiving rolls around, that list is going to double, maybe even triple. Wednesday, 10 days remain. I've been talking a ton about who's out, but there's still a ton of shockers who's still in. One of the biggest is Uncle Gary. I'm impressed with him going this long without nutting, especially after that incident outside the local elementary school last winter.
Why are you running? I just want to give you some candy!
At the moment, he currently has a restraining order on every public school in the state, which is probably why he's still in. I hate to say it, but now that Manny is out of the way, I think Uncle Gary is my biggest competition now, since he can't legally be around little kids. Grandpa is also still in this competition, but he's a piece of shit when it comes to NNN. He's the kind that sneaks up on you and then proceeds to give you a hand job when you're least expecting it. He gets someone every year. That's how I lost 3 years ago. Grandpa, you jackass!
I still got it.
Basically, when Thanksgiving rolls around, stay as far away from him as possible. And always check your back. Roderick let his guard down last year and got sabotaged by Grandpa. He was so pissed afterwards.
Grandpa, get off me!
The last one that really needs to be talked about is Byron. He's the unluckiest of the whole family, as he's finished runner-up more than anyone else. And every year, he's starting to look like he's more and more likely to snap and go off. Last year, he blew it at Grandma's from Thanksgiving, while he was second, and took out his rage on Aunt Cakey, putting her in the hospital for a few weeks.
Byron, don't worry, dear. You can always try again next year.
I don't want to be a part of your pity party!
I can go on and on talking about who's still in and out, but I'll simplify it with a handy chart. Having looked at this chart, I actually think I have a pretty good chance at winning the Infinite Nut Pass. My only real competition would be Roderick, but I'll lure him into a trap when the time is right. Tomorrow is Thanksgiving, so there will be a lot less competition to worry about, because according to the older men, it's the hardest part of NNN. While others might get turned on when Mom does what she does, I don't find it sexy at all. So I really don't have anything to worry about. Friday, 8 days remain. I am so lucky to be alive. Boy, do I have a lot to talk about after yesterday's shit show. I can just spill the tea, but I think you all saw it on the news.
Breaking news. 23 dead after a family gathering took a turn for the worst. But first, a word from our sponsor.
Juice up your jocks with Jock Juice. Slam it into your underpants and feel the surge. Do whatever you want to do with this can, man. Jam it in there. Make this can your new balls.
Long story short, me, Roderick, and Uncle Gary are the last ones in contention. Everyone else is dead. Well, everyone except Dad, Mom, and Grandma, because they got out perfectly fine. Remember when I said that it looked like Byron was going to snap? That's exactly what happened. It all started like normal. We arrived at Grandma's house with our food and headed in. Of course, Mom tries to spike the food with drugs to make the men horny for the main event, but you really can't feel like eating knowing there's crushed up Viagra in the mashed potatoes your mom made for you. Can anyone else smell it? Ugh!
Greg, I'm really not in the mood to smell.
Shut up, twerp.
Nonsense. What are you talking about, Greg? It smells lovely. Everyone is in for a treat.
Poor bastards. They won't stand a chance. When we got inside, something seemed off. Then I realized something. Uncle Gary wasn't there. Honestly, I can't blame him. There's really no rule against this, but Mom said that he was a pussy for not showing up to the dinner. So it still sucks that I was forced to go. Everyone else was there, however. Even Aunt Veronica and Uncle Lawrence was there too, which was pretty surprising. After some chit-chat, we had dinner. Boy, does that Viagra shit hit you hard. I nearly snapped after I finished eating.
Yummy in my tummy.
Wow. The Viagra didn't even do anything to make me feel something today.
Fortunately for me, I didn't. Couldn't really say the same thing about Uncle Arthur, though. Poor bastard nutted right on the stuffing on Roderick's plate. After the dinner, Mom said it was time for the main event. I heard Grandma groan because we all knew what was going to happen next. All us men went into the living room and Mom locked the door behind us. We aren't getting out until Mom says we are. But again, I have nothing to worry about because I don't find Mom sexy at all. She takes her shirt and pants off and starts to twerk on the coffee table as sexy music blasts on the stereo. If you think I'm drawing any of the stuff I saw, please go get some mental help. Mom tried to encourage the other women, which were also in the room, to do the same thing, which led to a large groan of annoyance because of how stupid this entire thing was. Even though I wasn't turned on by any of this bullshit, turns out others did, as a few gave way towards her performance. And that's when it all went south. Byron was doing a good job holding it in and was focusing on trying not to give in to Mom's temptations when Grandpa struck again and got him when he least expected it. Poor Byron was done, and it was all Grandpa's fault. But of course, Mom's rule of no exceptions meant that, yeah, he was of course out. A lot earlier than he normally does, too. Grandpa went on to taunt Byron for the fact that he lasted longer than him this time, and that's when he said,
"Man, it must really suck to be you." That's it! I ended up to here with you, you backstabbing, wiener-tugging scumbag! After all these years of losing, all these years of frustration and rage built up, Byron finally snapped. He pulled out 2 fucking guns and killed Grandpa.
I'm in danger.
Oh. He then shoved Mom off at the coffee table and screamed,
"If I can't have that pass, no one can!"
Watch out, he's got a gun! Ah!
What on earth is going on here?
Everyone, run for your lives!
Oh! Yeah, that's my cue to run. He opened fire at everyone. We were all screaming and yelling at Mom to unlock the door as blood was spewing everywhere. However, Mom refused to open it until
my performance is over.
Luckily, Uncle Travis kicked the door down just as he was shot in the back 3 times and died. Me and Roderick booked it. Turning around, I saw Byron pin down Malcolm and blew his head off with a shotgun. I felt like I was in Vietnam again. Wait, when was I in Vietnam? On the bright side, Dad and Roderick were okay, and were right behind me, so glad to say they weren't dead. But Dad was shot in the ass, so he was screaming in pain.
Oh, son of a...
Oh, jeez. Dad, are you okay?
My beautiful ass got shot!
Keep running, Greg. Don't look back.
We bursted out the front door and got in the car. Thank God Dad had the keys and not Mom, otherwise we would have been toast. We backed out of Grandma's driveway and drove off. Out the side mirror, I could see Uncle Larry getting shot in the head and collapsing to the ground. Poor bastard. The police would eventually arrive, and that stupid fuck Byron thought he could take on the 9 cops with 2 pistols. I think he had a shotgun somewhere. I don't know what happened to that. All I heard was he only fired 2 shots before being turned into red mist with 54 bullets and dying instantly. On the news, Police Chief Roger Tubbs said that it was the most gruesome scene he'd ever seen. It was all over the news and made national headlines as the worst act of domestic terrorism in American history. Despite this, I'm pretty sure Mom still isn't going to call off this competition because that's how No Nut November goes sometimes. But in all seriousness, it's gone too far. Monday, 5 days remain. Grandma is absolutely furious about this entire fiasco. She's been living with us for the weekend since her house is still a crime scene, and she's been giving Mom both barrels. Grandma called Mom a disgrace to the entire Heffley family and blaming her for all of this murder in her house. She forced Mom to call off the competition or she'll call the cops on her. So Mom did the right thing and ended the competition. Just kidding, she stabbed Grandma to death.
Die, you old hag! Ha!
Susan, why? I loved you.
Oh, shut up and just die. That sure felt good. Now, who's next?
She said that the old bitch deserved it because she always spewed BS and never actually appreciated the benefits of this competition. She's currently in the basement disposing the body. It smells so bad down there. I'm not going to even bother questioning what's going on. Wednesday, 3 days remain. Well, Uncle Gary is out and in prison. Turns out his car broke down in front of a playground. After holding it all in for so long, he finally snapped. And just like that, the Heffleys are in the news for the second time in 2 weeks.
It doesn't end there, folks. No siree. Uncle Gary, a member of the Heffley family, has been sentenced to death after he was caught lurking in the school playground.
Anyways, it's been an absolute nightmare for me and Roderick, as we're the last two in contention. Mom decided to pay a visit yesterday at school in her stripper clothes, which meant I thought it was the end for me, and I'll get bullied for the rest of my life.
Wow, Greg's mom sure is confident, and she's really beautiful too. I think we will get along really well. Wait a second. Why is she starting to strip?
Getting turned on yet, sexy bear?
You never!
I am! Me too! Hi, Mrs. Heffley. I've been waiting for this moment all my life.
Fregley, why are you talking like that?
Oh, Fregley, you look really cute today. But you would look even better with nothing on.
Oh, I thought you'd never ask.
Come to mama.
Oh, this is a dream come true. Greg, I'm gonna be your daddy in no time.
Just when I thought things couldn't get any worse, that's when Fregley decided to cause a scene with Mom, and we got a live show in class. This can't be happening. Oh my god. It is happening. No!
15 minutes later.
Wow, I haven't felt this good in years.
My eyes! Why, Mrs. Heffley, why? And with Fregley of all people?
Hey, Fregley, let me get a piece of that.
No, she's mine!
Make it stop!
Fregley? More like Orly. Am I right? Get it? Guys?
Boo, you stink!
You're not that guy, pal. Trust me. You're not that guy.
Oh no. I'm gonna be sick.
Hey guys, check it out. Fregley's a prostitute boy. Can you believe it?
This guy's totally I'll be burned in the pits of Tartarus.
Ew, Fregley, you're such a disease.
Not cool, Fregley. Not cool.
Fregley, how much for one night? I'm asking for a friend.
Oh my gosh, gross. Ew, Fregley has a chlamydia touch.
You're such a slut, Fregley.
Fregley's a prostitute.
Hey, I'm not a prostitute boy, okay? I am actually
Special Agent McFries. And my top secret mission was to investigate Susan Heffley for murder. Sorry, Greg.
Wait, you're... who?
Guys, take cover! Principal Buttocks is on his way!
What is the meaning of all this buffoonery? Special Agent McFries, you need to leave. Pronto! But what about my mission? I was hand-chosen to complete this task. I don't want to hear it. Leave now! Security!
On it. This is not the end, Susan. Get off me!
Oh, whoa! Hands! Hands! Let me see your hands! Stop resisting!
You hear me? I will find you, and I will catch you.
Get out of here. And tell your FBI friends they can investigate these nuts.
I never heard from Special Agent McFry's ever again. And since Fregley never existed, as a joke, everyone decided to name the new foreign exchange student Fregley. Yeah, he's ginger too. Anyways, Fregley was severely bullied throughout the rest of the day, being called prostitute boy. But I think they should be a bit more careful because we all know what happens when someone gets bullied in an American school. Anyways, Dad pulled me to the side this morning explaining some important information. He said that since it's the final 72 hours of the competition, she's locking us in the house so we can't escape until there's a clear winner. And she'll do all her best to make both me and Roderick nut.
Son, I'm going to be real with you. I'm sorry.
For what?
For every bad thing I've ever done / said to you in my entire life, I apologize sincerely.
Well, thanks, Dad. But why now?
Because part of me believes that you might die within the next 72 hours, and I just wanted to have a clear conscience if you were to pass on.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
No problem. Have fun.
I won't. You know, I initially thought that was a bit overkill, but he was right. When I was going to Rowley's to play the new Twisted Wizards DLC, the door wasn't just locked, it was welted. Thankfully, I turned around just before Mom tried to pin me to the door and do her work, and I managed to get away. Thursday, 2 days remain. Roderick came into my room today. He looked all shaken up. I asked him what happened, and he said he was taking a nap when he woke up to Mom trying to jack him off. He was very close to busting, but didn't.
Holy crap, that woman is mentally unstable, dog. She tried to grab a hold of my joystick, but luckily I woke just in time to get away.
I'm scared, Roderick. Mom's been acting really weird.
I know, me too. Just watch your back, okay? And maybe barricade your door while you're at it. We need to get through this, preferably alive.
Alive sounds good. Now knowing that is on the table, I'm going to make sure I keep my door locked at night. Hopefully she doesn't try to sneak through the window or some shit like that. As much as I want to try to sabotage Roderick for the win, I feel like that would be a douchey move. Ever since the shooting at Grandma's, I've been a lot more passive. Saturday, 24 hours remain. Well, we're finally here. November 30th. Gotta say, feels like it's been an eternity since this all began. Almost like 8 months or so. Mom has been getting in my way all day, completely nude. I have no idea why she thinks that I'll get turned on with that shiny middle-aged raisin, but whatever helps her sleep at night.
Mommy's been a naughty girl. Greggy needs to punish her.
Get away from me, feral beast, and put some damn clothes on! It's honestly starting to get annoying, and Roderick agrees. That's how you know it's bad. Just before lunch, she tried to grab my dick, but I punched her in the face and ran away. I'm currently locked upstairs in the bathroom, hoping this will all blow over really soon.
Oh, Greggy, Mommy wants you really bad.
Occupied! 6 hours remain. I don't know how long I've been up there, but it's getting dark outside, so I think it's almost the end of the day. I have no idea where Roderick is, but I think it's clear to go downstairs. When I get downstairs, Dad is in the kitchen. I ask where Mom is, and he said that she's downstairs with Roderick. Dad...
You went for the coward strat, son, hiding in the bathroom. You know, a part of me respects that.
Have you seen Roderick around?
Keep it down! What are you doing down here? It's not safe, like at all.
Why are you whispering? That's when I heard a bloodthirsty scream. It was Roderick.
Yeah! And then there was one.
A few seconds later, I heard Mom. Me wondering about Roderick became a side thought when she said from the basement that I won NNN. I can't believe it. I won! She told me to come downstairs to claim my pass, and I hurried down to the basement. Dad was screaming at me as I went down, but I don't care.
Quick, no, it's a trap!
The infinite nut pass is mine! All mine! All of the suffering, all of the death, everything will be worth it as soon as I get my hands on that pass. I get downstairs and peek into Roderick's room. I can see the nut on his blankets, so it's official. He's knocked out on his bed face down, so that must have been quite the bust. Mom congratulated me and said how well I've done. I asked her for the pass, but she said not yet. That there's one more contender. I was confused. I asked who it could be, and then she started to take her pants off. I was confused about what she was doing until everything started to add up. And just when I figured it out, she revealed her penis!
Ta-da! Look at my cock, Gregory! Look at it in all of its glory!
What the frick is that? Holy shit! My mom is a dude! A dude with a breast implant! Well, two, I guess. My mom said that she's not Susan Heffley, that she's infamous serial killer and gay porn star Sammy Twitch Dick. I've heard that name before. He murdered his entire family to get their valuables. The feds assumed that he was killed in a boat crash in 2002, but it turns out that it was my mom the whole fucking time. I'm shaking right now. She told me that she killed Manny and actually hired Byron as an assassin a few years ago to murder everyone else when the time was just right. I knew I was next and tried to book it. But next thing you know, he tripped me and then smashed my head with a pan.
You're going to be my easiest kill yet, Gregory.
I don't know how long I was knocked out, but when I woke up, I was strapped to a bed. I looked at the clock, 10:30 p.m. You know, this is not how I expected to spend my, what day is it even? My, any day, really. This is the end. As Sammy walks into the room, he's about ready to finish me off. I know once he's done, he's going to kill me. I can still hear his words as he approached me.
Enjoy the last cock and ball torture of your pathetic life, Gregory.
He began to give me a BJ. I've been holding it in for so long, it didn't take long for me to already feel it about to bust. I tried my hardest to break free, but he tied me down tight.
Oh, stop nibbling on me, please!
After all this time, I've come so far, but not literally. I've only got my fraudulent mom to beat now. I'm not accepting defeat this easily. Game on, Twitch Dick.
Oh, fuck!
After I kicked Sammy right in the balls, I broke free and booked it. We were in a secret room in the basement, so I went upstairs to wake up Roderick and tell him we need to get out of here. I already know that I can't stay. He's absolutely going to try to kill me. When I went to Roderick's room, I was horrified. He was dead! Sammy must have gouged Roderick's fucking eyes out! Roderick, I'm so sorry I couldn't save you. I just want to say, you're the best brother a guy like me could ever ask for. I should probably cover your face with something. I couldn't stay pinned in here. I can hear Sammy's footsteps, so I bolted out of the room. It looks like I'm on my own here. I have no idea where Dad is, but I wouldn't be surprised if he's dead too. The doors were welded shut, so I couldn't get out through the doors. Next thing you know, Sammy is coming out of the basement with a knife.
I am sick of your shit, Gregory.
Oh, come on. Not you again. Why won't you just leave me alone? You already ruined my entire life.
It's not over until I'm holding your lifeless corpse in my cold, crisp, chicken tendy fingers.
You need serious help. There's no other way out. I had no choice but to do what I did. It was painful as hell, but what else was I supposed to do? God! I'm bleeding. bleeding all over the place. Shit, it's getting all over my journal, but that doesn't matter right now. It's super cold out. It doesn't help that I'm ass naked out here. Forgot to mention we're in a blizzard warning right now, but that doesn't matter. I checked behind me, and Sammy was right on my tail, waving his knife in the air. The adrenaline is really helping me escape. I've never ran this fast before. It's been 45 minutes now, and I have no idea where I am. I just ran in one direction and booked it. I see a sign coming up, so maybe that'll help me. There's no chance he's gonna find me in here! Hardscrabble Farms! That's it! The maintenance shed! The place is abandoned since they're closed for the season, but I bet the shed will be easy to get into. Grandpa taught me how to lockpick when I was 10, and I can't believe that it's actually going to be useful for once. Yes! I get inside the shed and hide in the corner. I assume it's 10 minutes to midnight. I'm still trying to process everything that's happened so far. He killed Manny? Byron is an assassin? Why is Sammy doing this? For money? For revenge? My entire world has been turned upside down, but before I can get my head straight, I heard something that made my heart drop.
Hello, Gregory. You really thought you could escape with that sweet ass of yours?
Holy shit. He found me. How did he find me? I tried to sit as quiet as possible, but Sammy knew I was there. He broke the window open with his knife. This is the end of my life. I'm trapped. As he approached me, knife in hand, he said what I thought would be the last words I'd ever hear in my life.
See you on the other side, you disgraceful raspberry plastic tickle bear virgin!
Let's not be hasty. We can talk things out, okay? I had to think fast because my back is against the wall. I'm freezing and covered with cuts, so I won't be able to wrestle my way out of this. That's when I noticed something in a barrel. An axe! I have no choice. I sprinted with all the strength I have left and got the axe. And as Sammy sprinted towards me, screaming at the top of his lungs. I just killed my mom. Over a fucking nut pass. How does that sound? I look at her watch. 12 o'clock. December 1st. I've won. I got the pass. As I strut out of the shed, I turn around at Sammy's dead corpse, blood everywhere. I calmly say, "Checkmate, bitch." I can't wait to finally use this nut pass. I've been waiting forever. And now, I'm going to use it. It's going to be a great future ahead for me. December. This is bullshit. I have no idea where I am, and I'm freezing to death. I come all this fucking way to get this pass, and I'm going to die before I get to use it? Of hypothermia? Out of all the ways I thought I was going to die over this past month, this was not it! There's nobody around for miles, and I can't feel my legs! I have no clothes on, and it's so snowy and windy out, I can't even find the shed. Damn it. This is the end for me after all. I would have been better off getting shot by Byron at Grandma's. Grandma was right. This entire competition was a disaster from the start. And now look, my entire family is dead. And I'm about to die. I'm up against a tree right now. I've given up and just accepted my fate. Even writing is a chore right now because my fingers are just numb. I guess Dad was right all along. Speaking of, I wonder where he is. Well, wherever you are, Dad, I just hope you're safe. I can already see the light. I had a good life. Maybe I'll bust a nut just one final time. I think I have enough strength. Oh, that was good. Well, I'm off to see my family in heaven, if that's even where they are. If Rowley ever sees this, I was always trans for you. I love you. You're magnificent. Bloopy. Hey, my man! If you enjoyed the video, be sure to hit the like button down below and subscribe for more spectacular videos. Thanks for watching!